Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Media Wakeup. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, 2019, and here is your rundown of the entertainment, tech, and media biz stories to know as you start your day.
I'm the one they should be scared of, because I'm Harley freaking Quinn!
Woo! Who's having a good time?
I certainly am, Mr. McGregor. That, of course, is from the freshly dropped trailer for the upcoming Harley Quinn movie over at Warner Brothers, starring Margot Robbie and a whole lineup of badass women. And you know what badass women enjoy? A fresh cup of coffee. No? Bit much? Well, either way, today's Wake Up is brought to you by Devoción Coffee, the freshest coffee you will have today. Every week, Devoción FedExes their beans up from their headquarters in Columbia straight to their headquarters here in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, roast them fresh, so the coffee gets from the branch in Columbia to in your cup, oftentimes within as little as a 2-week time frame. They've got 4 locations here in New York, 2 in the East 20s, the headquarters there in Williamsburg, and a 4th location in downtown Brooklyn. And if you're not in New York City, they have a subscription program where they'll ship you as many bags of coffee as you like, as often as you like. Every week, every month, every 2 weeks, whatever you need. Go to devoción.com/media wakeup and get 10% off your first order today. That's Devoción, DEVOCION.com/media wakeup. Go check it out today. And now, here are the morning's top stories. The year of digital publishing consolidation continues, with the Wall Street Journal reporting that Vice Media is in late stages for a deal to buy Refinery 29. It would be a cash and stock deal, but no other details or pricing were disclosed at this point. Refinery 29 received a valuation of $500 million in its last fundraising round in 2016, so definitely will be a story to watch this month. Jordan Peele has signed an exclusive 5-year first-look deal with Universal Pictures, including his next 2 films. CNN notes it pays to be in the Jordan Peele business, as his first 2 films, Get Out and last year's Us, took in over $500 million worldwide on a combined budget of approximately $25 million. Peele already has a deal in TV with Amazon Studios. After seeing the debacle of the abandoned WeWork IPO and less than stellar results for many companies who have IPO'd this year, Airbnb is now reportedly looking at going the direct listing route to go public, according to Bloomberg. This is the route taken by Spotify and Slack, who seemingly have had more success with that. In an IPO, a bank is enlisted to sell shares to institutions and insiders ahead of the listing, but in a direct listing, the company's investors are able to just sell their shares on the open market the first day of the listing. It also doesn't require the company to open its financials to investors ahead of going public, something that ultimately led to WeWork's IPO downfall, or at least one of the large factors. That private plane packed with weed certainly did not help. A quick WeWork side note, Bloomberg also reports that the We Company is exploring a sale of its 23% ownership in The Wing as a way to begin to solidify its finances. WeWork put the total value of The Wing at $255 million in a June financial filing, although The Wing was valued at $400 million in its last financing round back in December, so kind of a pick'em situation. The Wing now has 10,000 members across 8 U.S. locations, with international expansion coming soon. Amazon is looking to expand bigly in the Los Angeles area, but not in entertainment or tech, but in grocery stores. Okay. The Wall Street Journal reports that the company has signed over a dozen leases throughout LA to open grocery stores in middle-income areas. It wasn't noted if they will have cashiers or will use that humanless Amazon Go scanning technology. And the final top story of the day, The Verge got a hold of a recording from an open company meeting at Facebook led by Mark Zuckerberg, which caused some conversation in Silicon Valley yesterday, although the only real headline seems to be that he thinks an Elizabeth Warren presidency would lead to several legal challenges for his business.
No shit.
Now let's hit the media bites. We'll dive into a bunch of TV series announcements first. MTV has greenlit another Jersey Shore spin-off starring DJ Pauly D. This one has an impressive working title that likely sums up the entire plot: DJ Pauly D and Vinny's Vegas Pool Party. Yep, think I got it. And just thankfully that's not a porno. MTV is the #1 non-sports primetime cable network among 18 to 34-year-olds this year. TNT has renewed Claws for a 4th and final season. Over at the AMC, they ordered 2 new series: 61st Street from Peter Moffat. He wrote most of that miniseries at HBO called The Night Of. It follows a Chicago high school athlete who gets taken by the police as a suspected gang member, and the series is executive produced by Michael B. Jordan. The second series is called Kevin Can Fuck Himself. Well, that's really creative. That is a mixed single-camera and multicam comedy which focuses on what the world looks like from the point of view of the often overlooked wife character in network sitcoms. Rashida Jones and Will McCormick executive produce on that one. Winston Duke, who we got to know in Black Panther and Us, has been announced as the lead in the new Apple TV Basketball Insider drama series called Swagger. The show comes from the NBA's Kevin Durant and draws from his experiences in youth basketball. It'll begin shooting this month, led by showrunner Reggie Rock Bythewood, all according to Deadline. And here's your Quibi New Series of the Week announcement. Hey, do you think we can get some ad money for that? Trevor Noah will be doing a travelogue show for the mobile streaming service, which will chronicle his comedy tour traveling to far-flung places of the US and beyond. Let's just hope he picks a better name for the show than Tourgasm. Remember when that was a thing? HBO. In the executive suite, the editor-in-chief of Sports Illustrated, Chris Stone, is departing the company after 15 years, according to the New York Post. This is the first major change at SI since it was bought 4 months ago by the Authentic Brands Group for $110 million. Since then, Authentic Brands licensed out Sports Illustrated to be run by Maven, which is a publicly traded ad platform company. Man, it was a lot easier to just say a magazine was owned by Time Inc., wasn't it? The good old days. Brett Weitz, the general manager for TBS and TNT, is adding True TV to his purview. He'll oversee their creative and development teams, including Tom Hinkle, who was promoted to head of original content for all 3 networks. Alicia Menendez, who formerly hosted her own show on Fusion and co-hosted Amanpour and Company for PBS, has joined MSNBC as a weekend anchor. She was also one of the early anchors at HuffPost's video network. And we're going to end today with 2 final notes. Attention Schitt's Creek fans, fashion items from across the 6 seasons of the show are going on sale tomorrow online at 12 noon. Thanks to Toronto's VSP consignment shop, according to The Hollywood Reporter. And yes, the link will be in our newsletter. And finally, we'll bookend this edition with the other new trailer drop yesterday from Netflix. This one for Michael Bay's art house movie, 6 Underground.
Welcome to the world's biggest magnet.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's the one where Ryan Reynolds and the writers of Deadpool team up with the world's biggest action movie director. My bad.
Grenade! Oh! I wasn't sure it would work. I wasn't sure. I had a suspicion, but this is all so fucking dangerous.
That one hits Netflix on December 13th, just in time for Oscar consideration, although the trailer definitely loses points from me for not working in this song at some point.
Take me down, 6 underground.
That's a wrap for today. Remember, you can subscribe to our email at facebook.com/themediawakeup to get links to all stories mentioned here, and yes, including that Schitt's Creek online link. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Down here, so far off losing out. Round here.